Present.
Good afternoon, Council. My name is Dafoe. I'm a native Texan, proud graduate of the University of Texas, and I sell underwriting for a local nonprofit radio station. I'm a little offended today, living in Austin almost over a 10-year period, that this would even be a consideration. Broken Spoke is not a little old cocktail lounge or whatever your bureaucrats call it, Mr. Guernsey called it. It's not a cocktail lounge. It's a honky-tonk. Broken Spoke is a honky-tonk that people come to visit Austin from all over the world. I've met people there from the Netherlands, Australia, New York, Los Angeles. I know you guys like to model yourself off those cities. Chicago, Mexico, Germany, Africa, everywhere you can think of. People come from all over the world to dance, one partner's dance at the Broken Spoke. I'm offended that this would even be a consideration of a business that's been around for 48 years, owned by James White. I hope you all know who he is. He's a real legend in this town, a real character. And you know, when I see it referred to as just any old cocktail lounge, I don't think you're giving it much due consideration. At least the bureaucrats at City of Austin don't. I've been very concerned about this project for a while now. That's been coming over the Broken Spoke. I'm afraid this is a plot to eventually shut it down altogether. And if we lose our Texas heritage here in Austin, what's there left? That's what I want to know. As James White said, many famous musicians play here. He gets on stage once a night and, you know, does Rolling in My Sweet Baby's Arms. And at that point, I know that I love Austin and want to be here to experience what makes it real. Musicians that have graced the stage include Willie Nelson, Patsy Cline, Loretta Lynn, George Strait, Ernest Tubb, and many other famous Austin, Texas country musicians. When Heart of Texas Music was demolished recently on South Lamar, you didn't know it, but I interviewed the owner, Mr. Ray Hennon, and you know what he told me? He told me that Stevie Ray Vaughan lived in that building, that he slept there. It was a historic building. But, you know, it didn't matter to the developers, it didn't matter to you guys. It gets torn down. I'm afraid Broken Spoke might not make it to 50 years because of this fraud development at the Spoke. I think any zoning requests should take into mind what is already existing in our city. You know, I'm not a big fan of zoning, but in this case, if you're about local business, you will protect Broken Spoke. Save the Broken Spoke. Save the Broken Spoke. Save the Broken Spoke. Thank you.
I would just say I think James White can take care of himself, and we'll hear some rebuttal.